Auto Expo 2023 is all about the green push. From electric vehicles to this lavish green lounge that you see behind me. And if you look carefully, you might actually be able to see a virtual reality world. 2022 was a massive year for India's auto exports and auto production. And now, the Indian as well as foreign auto companies do not want to slow down. But the message is clear. Make more cars, make swanky cars, but make sure that they are driving us into a greener, cleaner, safer future. The country's largest car maker, Maruti Suzuki, is finally warming up to the SUVs. Its CEO Hisashi Takeuchi acknowledged last week that the company underestimated the speed of the SUV segment's growth. It showcased 3 new SUV models at the Expo. The first is an EV. The first step was taken by Maruti's SUV electric concept, the EVX. It is supposed to hit the market by 2025. The EVX is a mid-sized electric SUV concept which will be packed with a 60 kWh battery. Its claimed driving range is up to 550 km on a single full charge. This Grand Vitara-sized electric SUV sports robust and futuristic styling elements and is based on a completely new platform for electric vehicles, which will be used for future Maruti EVs. But it will be a while before EVX hits the Indian roads. It is expected to be launched in January 2025. This Maruti SUV is attracting a lot of curiosity at the Expo. People are just thronging the stall where 5-door Jimny is being showcased. While globally, Jimny had 3 doors, the Indian version will have 5. This off-roader's starting range is 10 lakh rupees and it will go on sale from March this year, giving competition to Thar and other lookalikes. And last but not least is the all-new Fronx YTB crossover. The Baleno-based SUV is expected to be launched in April. Fronx's ex-showroom price is likely to start from 7 lakh rupees. So, with these new launches, Maruti Suzuki is aiming for the number 1 spot in the SUV segment by 2023-2024. We also have Hyundai's much-awaited, much-anticipated all-electric SUV Ioniq 5, which has a range of 631 km on full charge. The Ioniq 5 is powered by a 72.6 kWh battery pack, producing 217 horsepower and a peak torque of 350 Nm. The Ioniq 5 can be charged from 10% to 80% in just 18 minutes. The car sports a clean, straight-lined look, sleek, minimalist interiors, and a thin 12.3-inch touchscreen unit, as well as a Bose 8-speaker surround sound system. Its starting range is from 44 lakhs. Tata, which leads the passenger EV sector with more than 80% market share, unveiled 12 vehicles, including Sierra, Harrier, and Avinya in the EV segment. The concept Curve in the ICE segment, and Altroz and Punch in the CNG segment. The Curve concept will be first built as an EV before the ICE variant hits the market. The Avinya EV concept has been scheduled to enter production in 2025, the same year that Tata Sierra EV concept, which sees the return of the Sierra moniker after 2 decades, is marked to land on the Indian roads. Unlike the older Sierra, the one showcased at the Expo has a 5-door SUV setup. It has a much more upright bonnet, there is a new blocked-off grille, a chunky bumper, and a very sleek, minimalist interior. This swanky blue beast with futuristic headlights and clean-cut lines is Kia's EV9 concept. Car makers like BYD, MG, and Lexus have also unveiled their EV concepts or EV facelifts. While big names like Tata, Maruti, and Hyundai made aggressive forays into the EV segment, major pure EV manufacturers were conspicuous by their absence. Even other major names like Honda, Mahindra, Volkswagen also did not show up on the roll call. Here's Faisal Khan of Motorbeam to tell us why.
So I think the reason most big brands are not attending the Auto Expo this year is because of the ROI factor. Firstly, it's a very expensive show. I think it's the second most expensive after the Chinese Motor Show, the Shanghai Motor Show. And then they are not able to get a good ROI, bang for their buck, because there are a lot of participants, like smaller participants having a smaller show area. So I think in the content and the information doesn't last that long. The hype does not last that long because one press conference is over, someone does one better, and then it just gets lost in all this.
The absence of big names was also felt in the EV two-wheeler segment. Ola Electric, Okinawa Scooters, Hero Electric and Ather Energy are not charged enough to sign up, alluding to the high cost of participation, slacking media focus and low customer interest in the electric two-wheeler category. Despite the absence of big names, the options for bike lovers weren't limited. One of India's fastest and most expensive e-bikes, Ultraviolet's F77, was on display and available for booking, as was Liger Mobility's auto balancing scooter. Several B2B startups were also showcasing their e-rickshaws and delivery bikes. But will building EVs be enough? What are the major challenges in building a comprehensive electric ecosystem? One of these challenges will be setting up an extensive network of charging stations. Auto manufacturers are aware of this, and companies like MG, Maruti and Tata are already investing in it. What else is going on in this direction? Rajiv Chaba, President and Managing Director of MG Motors India, tells us.
When we launched, we tied up with charger companies, charging infrastructure companies like BPCL, Tata Power, GeoBP to serve the chargers. We also started and promoted some startup companies on the last mile connectivity for the charger, and also we have tied up with few companies for end of life cycle for the battery. We are also joining hand to set up the chargers on the highways. On our own way, we have put the chargers at dealer locations and some residential locations, and we want to take it up to around 1,000 charging installations in the next 1.5 years or so.
Returning after a hiatus of 3 years, the Auto Expo is all about the EV push this year. However, there's much more on the offer: augmented reality setups, launches in metaverse, drone photography, and much more. Despite the absence of several big brands, especially in the two-wheelers, there's still much more on offer to capture the imagination of the visitors.
If you like this video, share it and subscribe to Business Standard. For more news, views and insights, log on to www.business-standard.com. Do also follow us on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Telegram and LinkedIn.